Hey, hi everyone, welcome to the course Become a Business Analyst, your path to success. If you are new to business analysis, I recommend starting with tutorial 1 to 5 to build a strong foundation on the business analysis process and the role of a business analyst. If you already have a basic understanding of business analysis, you can visit tutorial 2, which focuses on the digitalization of banking system and our case study on the loan management system. Now we are moving forward with tutorial 6, strategy analysis. In this session we will explore the organization's overall goal before diving into the next steps of our business analysis process. To gain a better understanding, we will cover methods like SWOT analysis, PESTEL analysis, benchmarking and market analysis, risk analysis and management, as well as gap analysis. So, without further ado, let's dive into tutorial 6. Types of projects. Before analyzing the strategy of any project, it's crucial to first understand its type. Broadly, projects are classified into three categories. Let's explore each one in detail. First is greenfield engineering, that is complete new development. This refers to developing completely new system from scratch without any constraints from existing systems. It gives developer complete freedom to design the best possible solution using modern technologies. In short, greenfield projects says that there may be no existing system and completely new system is being developed for the first time. In some cases, business may decide to transition to an entirely new technology, leading to the creation of brand new system. And the example for greenfield engineering is Noah Major Bank decides to build a new loan management system from scratch with the latest technologies. Now let's check another type of project. This is re-engineering or system modernization, which is nothing but updation of existing system. This involves modifying, improving or overhauling an existing system to meet new requirements, increase efficiency or align with modern technologies. It usually includes refactoring code, migrating to the cloud, improving performance or adding new functionalities. For better understanding, let's check the example. Assume Noah Major Bank has an old loan management system. They are having already loan management system with them, and now instead of replacing it entirely, they decided to modernize it by moving it to the cloud and enhancing its user experience. Migrating from on-premises servers to the cloud-based solution like AWS for better scalability means they have already system LMS. They are using on-premises servers for data storage or other automation purposes. Now they want to entirely they want to move this particular database to the AWS for better scalability. Well, I'll keep it short. Server and so what is mean by server? It's system that store, process and manages data. It's quite simple definition I can give you about the server. And AWS do the same thing, but it is not on premises server. So this is the basic difference between on premises server and a cloud based system. Now move to another type of project, that is interference engineering or system integration. This involves modifying or designing a system while considering its impact on existing system. The goal is to ensure seamless integration with legacy or third party system used when multiple systems need to work together without disruption. Let's check the example. Noah Major Bank wants to integrate its new loan management system with the existing core banking system, ensuring data consistency across the platform. I'll keep it simple. Just imagine that core banking system is one software and loan management system is another software. In core banking system, the customer data is stored. In loan management also customer data is required. Now in core banking system, if customer name is ABC, then in the LMS also the customer name should be reflect as ABC. So this is known as ensuring data consistency. Now to connecting the loan management system with the core banking system, this process is known as integration. So we'll check another example for get better understanding, but this is the simplest way I can explain. Well, consider the bank's aims to enhance customer interaction, automate workflows, and provide 360-degree customer view. Means they want, resolve the customer queries. They want, to work on the create automations on the basis of data customer provide. They want entire 360-degree view of the customer. For that, the CRM systems are used. This is known as customer relationship management. So they approach the best in the business, that is Salesforce. Now loan management system should get connect with the Salesforce, and this particular process is nothing but integration. Well, this is something we called as interference engineering or system integration. Well, before I move to next point, I just want to want to tell you something. For those who are new to IT, I recommend gaining basic understanding on cloud system, what is customer relationship management, then what is integration. All these things, all this knowledge will be valuable for your career growth. Now move to the main topic, that is strategy analysis. Strategy analysis in business analysis involves understanding the overall goals of an organization. In simple words, strategy analysis in business analysis is like making a game plan before starting something big. It's about figuring out where a business stands, where it wants to go, and what needs to be done to get there. Let's check the example. Think of it like you are launching a new restaurant. Then you first analyze the location, then understand what customer wants, then decide on the menu and plan how to stand out from the competitors. It's all about knowing where you are, where you want to go, and making smart decisions to succeed. So this is nothing but you are making a strategy. So we need strategy analysis, just take a literal meaning of strategy. It's nothing different than this. Now check next, defining the scope of project or initiative. Scope is like setting the boundaries for what needs to be done. It defines what's included in the project and what's not included in the project, means what is excluded from the project. So we'll check another example. When we book any when you book any hotel room, or when you approach any hotel, then you choose the type of room, the number of nights, breakfast included, and access to the gym. So all these things are in scope, means these things you will get. So we'll consider these are in the scope. But spa services or airport pickup or penthouse suite aren't part of your booking. So they are out of scope, means these such things which are not you have included in your booking, they are out of the scope, means in the scope you have booked, out of scope you haven't booked. So this way you can exactly know what to expect and avoid surprised at check-in. Means at the check-in in the hotel, you know that you will get room, you know for what long period you have booked this particular room, you know you will get breakfast, you will get gym, but you will not get spa, then you will not get airport pickup, something like that. This thing you are not included in your package. So this is nothing but in scope and out scope. This is also very simple to understand. The purpose of strategy analysis is that it defines the need, access current capabilities, identified gaps, and recommend solutions that align with business goals. It's crucial phase that ensures the project is valuable and feasible before proceeding to detail requirement gathering. There are requirement gathering methods which we will see in upcoming tutorial, but just for instance, just remember that strategy analysis is very important for requirement gathering process. Now let's check key task in strategy analysis. First task is analyze current state, that is as is. Analyzing the current state as is simply understanding how things are working right now before making any changes or improvement. The next is define future state or to be. Analyzing the future state or to be is about visualizing how things should work after improvements, like picturing your dream setup before making changes. Third is access risk. Accessing risk means identifying possible problems that could mess things up and find ways to handle them before they happen. And the last is define change strategies. It is simple. Change strategy is all about deciding the best way to move from where you are now to where you want to be, but smoothly and effectively. So to understand key tasks in strategy analysis, let's go through them one by one along with their methods using the loan management system as an example. Before I move forward, for better grasp of loan management system, you can refer to tutorial 2 or watch the first 10 to 15 minutes of tutorial 4. Additionally, there is a PDF in the description along with the links to other related videos. Now let's explore how strategy analysis works. As we discussed, first task is analyze current state, that is as is. The purpose of as is to understand the existing environment, which means that analyze how things currently work to get a clear picture of the system. By understanding existing environment, we get a clear picture of the exact workflow of the process. Based on this, we can develop the software. Also, we can ask stakeholder if they have any ideas or suggestion in their mind. So this is all about understanding the existing environment. Now identify the problems and opportunity. So this is about spot issues that need to fixing and areas where improvements can be made. So in this way we can identify problems and opportunity. Then the next is determine business need. It defines as what the business required to achieve better efficiency and result. So this is the overall purpose of analyzing current state. Now the techniques are used here are SWOT analysis, then PESTEL analysis and many more. But we will see only SWOT and PESTEL. Both are enough to understand analyze current state. Before we move forward, let's check the example in short. Now we have analyzed the current state of loan management system, and from the current state we have found few things like this. Manual loan approval takes 7 days, high operational cost due to manual paperwork, and customer experience delays and dissatisfaction. So in this way we have analyzed the current state of our loan management process, which currently in the Nova Major Bank. I hope you are with me up to this point. Now we will see the method of how to analyze the current state. So first method is SWOT analysis. This SWOT analysis is used for many ways. Now we are using it for as is purpose. So SWOT analysis stands for, or rather SWOT stands for strength, weakness, opportunities and threats. It is used to assess the internal and external factors affecting an organization. So now see the SWOT. Now the strength with the bank is that they have experienced loan officer, means the loan agent, those who go to the customer, ask, convince them to borrow the loan from the bank, something like that. These works are done by the loan officer. So the strength is that they have the experienced loan officer. They have strong reputation in the banking system or banking industry. So these are the strength with the Nova Major Bank, we can say that. Then the weaknesses are manual loan processing system causing delays. So as we already discussed that manual loan processing is causing the delay in the loan approval. Then due to this particular process which they are following now in current, it is high in cost as well, means it is operational cost is also very high. So this is another weakness we found out during the SWOT analysis while we are working for as is process or analyzing the current state. So strengths are identified, weakness are identified. Now let's check the opportunity. The opportunity is that on the basis of weakness, digital transformation can improve customer satisfaction and attract tech savvy customers as well. So digital transformation is one of the opportunities identified. Then automation can reduce loan approval time. Means that loan approval time which is taken by the previous system, whenever new system is going to be developed, automation should be there, so it can reduce the loan approval time as well. And the finally threats are competitor with faster automated loan processing system. Means there are already competitor in the market which are having the faster loan processing system, automation already there. So this is one of the threat. And regulatory changes may increase compliance requirements. So regulatory changes also may cause creation in the new loan management system. From SWOT analysis, we can conclude that the current loan management system at no major bank has structured process but struggles with manual work and slow approvals. There's a chance to improve efficiency with automation, but regulatory changes may increase compliance requirements. So in this way, we can conclude the SWOT analysis for as is. Now we will see another method or another analysis method for as is process. So this is PESTEL analysis. PESTEL stands for political, economic, social, technological, legal and environmental factors. It evaluates the macro environmental forces that may impact the business. Now let's check one by one. It's very interesting. Political, government initiatives promoting digitization in banking. Means what does it mean? Let's take example of Indian government who promotes Digital India campaign, Aadhaar integration, promotion of UPI, digital payment mandatory for eKYC or video KYC, whatever there are. But these are the government initiatives which are supporting the digitalization of banking. Similarly, in the US market, government efforts promoting digitization in banking includes FedNow, CFPB, FDIC Tech. Then there is OCC and FFIEC. Means these are some US governments also supporting the digitalization of banking. Well, I move to the economic point. Just want to clear one thing here. If you ask, do we really need to learn all these banking policies, then right now my simple answer would be no, and not right now. But when you start working on banking, or whether it is insurance or a healthcare project, you will definitely need to put in some extra effort to understand the domain knowledge. For now, just focus on learning the business analysis flow. Now, next is economical. Economic downturn could lead to increased loan defaults requiring stricter risk assessment. It's quite self-explanatory. During an economic downturn, people and business might have hard time to repaying loans, leading to more loan default. To handle this, bank needs to extra careful before approving the loan, which means that stricter risk assessments. The loan management system would have to step up its game with better credit scoring, tougher eligibility check and real-time financial monitoring to keep the bank safe from big losses. Means if there are defaulter while repaying, then the bank will definitely need to bear these losses, and these are not acceptable. So such factors are also taken into the consideration. Then the next is social. Customer demand faster user friendly digital services. As there are already digital service, other sectors are already using the digital services, then the banking system also required, there is a pressure on banking system also to digitalize it. So this is the social analysis has been done on the point of social way. Then the technological. Advances in AI and machine learning can streamline loan approval process. So the analysis done on the technological front, and the conclusion is that use AI, use machine learning, something like that, which can definitely improve the loan approval process. Then next is legal. Compliance with regulations like GDPR and anti-money laundering laws. Means legal actions or legal compliances or regulatory compliances which need to take care while developing any particular system and analyzing the current state. The current state is having that they are having a data protection of the customer, something like they have considered in during their particular loan management system. If not, then when we will develop new loan management system, then data protection of the customer should take in consideration. Something like that is analyzed during the as is process during PESTEL analysis. And the last is environmental, reducing paper uses by implementing digital workflow. Means it is quite simple that using the digitalized process will definitely save the paper. In short, in conclusion, the PESTEL analysis of Noah Major Bank for loan management system highlights how external factors shape its success. It helps the bank stay compliant, adapt to economic shift, embrace new technology, and manage risk effectively. By considering these factors, the bank can make smarter decisions and build a more efficient and future ready loan management system. So in this way we can conclude PESTEL analysis. Now let's check next task of strategy analysis, that is define future state or to be. The purpose of to be is to define the desired business outcomes, which means that the positive result the business wants to achieve while when we are creating new system. What are the positive outcomes will come when we implement this particular system? This is mentioned in the future state. When we consider as loan management system, here we can say that faster loan approvals is the desired outcome. Then improved customer satisfaction, this is another desired outcome we want. So in this way we can mention the desired outcome for the business. Then set clear objective. Here it's like specific goals that guide the project. Means we will focus only on the specific goals so that the project can be move smoothly. Something like that, we want to reduce loan processing time under 24 hours. Means a loan can be approved within a day. So this is the specific goal in the mind of while creating the system. Then establish measurable success criteria. Here we are measuring what are the success criteria for implementation of the project. So define how success will be tracked. Means here we can say that means if there are 100 customers for whom we are approving the loan, out of which at least 95% customers should have good ability or loan eligibility check, which means that accuracy rate in loan eligibility, which means that there will be 95% customers those who are not loan defaulter, something like that. In this way we can measure the success criteria of any particular project. For the technique used for the 2B are benchmarking and market analysis, decision analysis, and many more. So we will see benchmarking and market analysis here. The examples are implement an automated loan management system, reduce loan approval time to 1 day, improve customer experience, and reduce cost. So this is something are defined as a future state while doing strategy analysis. Now we will check with the method. Now let us consider benchmarking and market analysis for 2B. What it is like compare the organization's current state with industry-based practices and competitor performance. Well, to get better understanding, let us consider online food delivery app industry. The best practices followed in this particular industry is that offering features like real-time order tracking, then multiple payment options and easy reordering. Such things are considered as a best practices which enhance user experience and streamline operations as well. So these are the industry based practices which we should know while creating any app. Now we will analyze how competitors are performing. So if a competing food delivery app consistently delivers order faster, has fewer customer complaints, and runs smoother during peak hours, it shows that better performance and worth analyzing and learning from. Means as a app developer, means as a business, we should learn how they are implementing all these things and how they are performing better in this particular industry. So in this way we can analyze best practices and the competitor performance. It identify gaps, opportunity and innovation in the market. So in the benchmarking and market analysis, we can identify gaps, opportunity and innovation which are going in the market. Now let's explore market analysis and benchmarking for loan management system. So first see step 1, market analysis. What exactly going in the market? So for that, what we will do, collect data on competitor loan processing times, digital capabilities and customer experience. We are collecting data, means what they are using, what are the processing time of their loan approval, then which kind of platform they are using, means these are digital capabilities. And we also check how their customer are experiencing while working on, means while using that particular application, means the customer feedback also been taken. Then analyze industry trends such as AI powered credit scoring, blockchain in lending or paperless documentation. We will analyze the technical end as well while doing the market analysis. And then finally identify key performance indicators, means KPIs, like loan approval time, default rates and customer satisfaction. Means we will identify that these three KPIs on which we need to work, that loan approval time should be reduced, default rates should be less and customer satisfaction should be high. So after the market analysis we concluded, for success of our project we need to work on these three KPIs. So let's check next. This is the benchmarking. Now benchmarking is like, compare with the competitor. So here we are, we have three competitor in the market. We are consider Goldstone Bank, Premier Bank and Elite Bank. Means these are three banks which already have loan management system and they are performing very well. So now we are comparing their capability and we will see how we can implement that into our Noah Major Bank's loan management system. So Goldstone Bank is their capabilities like approve loans in 24 hours using AI credit assessment. Means we come to know that their loan processing is less than 1 day and they are using AI based credit assessment. So now what we can conclude, that in the future our loan management system should also implement AI driven credit risk assessment for faster approval. So in this way we can compare, we benchmark it. Means our competitor is using AI to reduce the loan processing less than a day, then we can also implement such things. Then the Premier Bank, there uses chatbots for customer queries, reducing loan application drop-off rates by 20%. Means using the chatbot customer queries, the loan application drop-off, means in middle of processing, some customer is leaving the loan application form in middle of the process, such rate is reduced by the 20%. So now it's our goal in the future to develop a self-service portal for real-time loan tracking. And the last, Elite Bank offers fully paperless loan processing, cutting operational cost by 30%. Here they are saving the money up to 30% by paperless loan processing. So now what we are aiming in the future, move towards 100% digital loan processing. So in this way we are benchmarking with our competitor and we want that particular thing should be implemented in the loan management system. In this way benchmarking and market analysis is done for Noah Major Bank's loan management system. Now check next strategy analysis task. This is assess the risk. It is the purpose of assess risk is to identify, analyze and evaluate risks that might impact the change strategy. Now first check what is identifying the risk. Let us consider example as it's a downtime, which means that the system might crash when too many people use it. So this is one of the risks, that system may get crash means server may down. You might have also heard such word that server is down, system is very slow. So it is called a system might get crash when too many people are using this is one of the risk. Then the most important, data breach. Someone could hack and steal the customer information. So this is very serious issue. So such risks are identified at this stage while developing any system. Once we have identified the risk, now we will analyze it. Means how to analyze? Well, downtime is considered as a moderate. Means its likelihood is like it's fine. Means such things can be happen. Downtime can happen. System server may get slow at some time and crash during busy hours. It might happen if servers are weak. It's normal, but the impact is high that could really mess up loan approvals. So impact is high, but the it can happen. Means some in this way we can analyze the downtime. But as the data, when we consider as a data breach, hacking is not likely. Means it is not considered as it happens normally, and it has very serious issues or means severe things can happen. Means anyone data can get stolen from your site. So this is something we analyze. First we identified the risk, then we have analyzed the risk, and once we analyze, identify and analyze, now we will evaluate risk. So we decided what to focus on first. First we will decide focus on serious stuff like data breach, which needs strong security right away. Means first we have identified the 2 3 risks, then we have analyzed those risks, and now we come to conclusion that first serious stuff like data breach needs to strong security right away. Then things like system crashes may need method take or testing as well. Means you should have better servers, you should have better testing while implementing any while implementing any system, something like that. In this way we can evaluate the that server down issue as well. So so this is all about access the risk. Here we identified, we have analyzed, and we have evaluate as well. And the techniques used here are risk analysis management, then brainstorming, and many more. We will see risk analysis and management for this particular example. Well, apart from the risk which we have identified, there are other risks also. And with respect to loan management system, let us consider this: risk of system failure or cyber threats. Then employee resistance to automations. Means there are some employees, those who don't want change. They want whatever is going on, it's fine. We don't want to change our system. Then high initial investment cost. If you are investing too much money into it, whether you will get the return in that form, this is also a risk. So in this way we have to identify these risks, then analyze and evaluate as well. Now let's explore this task with risk analysis and management. So risk analysis and management is like identify potential risk that could impact the success of loan management system. Means we have already discussed this, identifying the what are the potential risk involved during the in the future, which we need to identify it very early. Then assess the likelihood and impact of each risk. Means whether the risk which we have identified, whether they are low, medium or high. Means probability of it is low, medium or high. And we also need to identify their impact, whether it is low, medium or high. Means on this scale we have to assess it and develop mitigation strategies to manage this risk. In project, mitigation helps you to stay prepared and avoid big problems later. So to face risk in the project, we prepare risk register. Risk register is like a simple list where we write down all the things that could go wrong in project. For each risk, we note what the problem is, how bad it could be, how likely it is to happen, and what will do to stop it or handle it happens. Means we first note down the risk, then we check its probability, then we check its impact, and the last we will create mitigation strategy for it. It helps the team to stay prepared and avoid surprises later. Think of it like a what if checklist for the project. Means what if something happened, then what we will action we are going to take for it. So we have shortlisted 4 risk and we will see it one by one. The first is regulatory non-compliance. It's like loan management system might not follow the government or banking rule, which can lead to legal or trouble or fine as well. So the probability of this is high, means such thing happen that sometime we can miss the regulatory things which is related to the government. So the probability high and impact is also high for this particular risk. So what is the mitigation strategy for that? Work closely with compliance team and update system for legal changes. Means whatever the update comes, we need to update according to that. So we need to very close with the legal team for this particular thing. So this is the risk, and we have the mitigation strategy for that as well. The next is data breaches and cyber security threat. We have already discussed this thing. Hacker could steal customer information from the system, and if it's not well, if it's not well protected, then customer will definitely hack your system and it can steal the customer information. The probability is low, means it's not that it happens frequently, but impact is very high, or rather we call it as a severe. So how to overcome such particular risk? Implement multi-layered security like encryption, firewall, fraud detection, something like that. Then the next is user resistance to new loan management system. Staff might not like or accept the new system, which can slow down work or cause mistakes as well. So the probability is such particular risk is medium, and the impact is also medium because it is in-house thing. So for that, what we can do, we can conduct training programs and user awareness sessions. So such risk is very well and easily handled as well. And another is high implementation cost which overruns. So this is something which we discussed previously. The project might cost more than planned due to unexpected problems or delays. So the probability of such particular risk are high, but impact is medium. Again, it is within the organization, it is not affecting any customer. So how we can overcome this? The regularly track expenses and conduct cost benefit analysis. So this particular method we will see in the future, what is cost benefit analysis as well. And the last is technical failures during go live. Means when we push it to the production, what technical failures may come. So the probability of such risk are medium, and the impact may be high. So to overcome that, implement a pilot launch in one branch first before full rollout. So this is quite a technical thing which we need not to go into that much of detail. But overall, in this way, risk are identified, their probabilities are decided, their impact is decided, and the mitigation strategy is created. So these things are also done in the strategy analysis, and this is known as assess the risk. So risk register is a very important thing to understand. If you have any question, please drop it in the comment section as well. Let's check final task in strategy analysis, and most important as well, define change strategy. The purpose of define change strategy is to develop a strategy that outlines how to transition from current state to the future state. Means here we are developing the strategy, means how we are transferring from what we are right now and what we want in the future. Let's take the very easy example. If you are like planning to renovate your old kitchen, then in that case you decide what needs to be changed. So you will say that you need new cabinet, you want better lighting, and you want bigger fridge as well. So you know what to change your current state and what you want in the future. So it is very clear cut line between current state and future state. So in this way we can consider this particular line. Now it defines scope of change. Means it is telling that how much exactly you want. It's like it's not what we have decided in the for future state, that we only want these three things: new cabinet, good lighting, and bigger fridge. It's not like that we are renovating entire house. Means in the future, while working on that, now you have decided to yeah, take chimney, then AC, then any other things. So all these things are not considered in the scope. So the change strategy is very helpful define the scope of change as well. The technique used are here are cost benefit analysis and very famous gap analysis. We will see the gap analysis for defined change strategy. Now let's check the example here. Example are means how the change strategy is implemented in the project. It implemented the system in phase, means it is like pilot in one branch, then expand, means we are considered as a in software development life cycle, as we discuss regarding this thing, that we are using the agile methodology, means slowly one by one we can implement the feature. So similarly that we can you consider this as a change strategy. Then provide training to the employee of the new system, means whatever the system we are creating, just provide them the training regarding that particular system. So this is considered as a defining change strategy. Conduct risk assessment and enhance cyber security measure. So in our change strategy, this thing is also included, that risk assessment and enhanced security measurement, something that we want this thing in the future. So now let's check gap analysis method for define change strategy. Well, what is gap analysis? Gap analysis identifies the difference between the current state, that is as is, and desired future state, that is to be, highlighting what needs to be changed. So it is very easy to understand actually gap analysis. We will see the with example of loan management system. Here the current state of loan management is that loan application are processed manually, means there is no software right now. Customer face delays and dissatisfaction as well. So this is the current state of loan management process right now in the Noah Major Bank. Now what they want in the future, they want fully automated loan management system with faster processing and better tracking. So we have identified the gap, what is current state and what is future state, we have identified the gap. Now key action required to bridge the gap is that the action plans are like, they want automation, means automation should be there. Integration with credit bureau for instant credit check, means this thing we have discussed in the past. Again I am telling you that credit score is mandatory while providing the loan to any customer, and if we get that credit score from the credit bureau very fast, means very quick, then we can loan processing process can be improved or enhanced. Then last, improved customer communication system, means our communication with the customer should be very clear, means we can tell them what is the status of that their application, loan application. So in this way we can bridge that particular gap. So in the gap analysis it's quite simple, as we can see that we first identified the current state, then we identified the future state, we identified the gap, then to bridge the gap we know what the action plans are here. So in this way we can see the gap analysis. The advantages of gap analysis is that show what's missing, sets clear direction, helps plan better, saves time and effort, and improves performance as well. Now finally let's conclude this topic. Well, strategy analysis helps organization make informed decision about changes, ensure alignment between business needs, objective and capabilities. It identifies potential risk and opportunities early in the process, provides a clear roadmap for successful implementation. So I hope you now have a solid grasp on strategy analysis, and coming up next we will explore project scope, stakeholder analysis, requirement gathering techniques, and lot more. Before we wrap up, here is a thought to leave you inspired. Thanks for tuning in. If you found this video helpful, be sure like, share and drop your questions in the comments, and hit that subscribe button and join me on the exciting journey into the world of business analysis. See you in the next one. Thank you very much.